Good day, and welcome back for another Elden Ring Buildcraft video. This is Indiriel, and I'm going to show you how to make Trevor Belmont. Well, my version anyway. Now keep in mind, I'm keeping this at level 30 for PvP and PvE purposes for Castle Stormvale. Without further ado, at the moment I'm using 2 Hoslow's whips, but you could also swap it up for normal whip and a sword as well to keep it a little bit more Trevor-esque. And I'm using the Raptor's Black Feathers chest piece, the Bandit gloves, and the Scaled Greaves, Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +2, Loaded Blood's Exaltation Talisman, Millicent's Prosthesis, can't speak, Ritual Sword Talisman, and knives. Long story short, so how to get these whips. The first one, you'll have to continue and complete the Volcano Manor quest line until after you complete the red letter specific part of the quest. And after you complete that red letter part of the quest, which for those that know, spoiler alert, it'll be up here. You fight Juno Hoslow, Dialos' brother. Once you kill him, you get his armor set and one of the whips. And then if you've progressed Dialos' quest line, which means if you've talked to him in the Round Table Hold, you talk to him in Lernia of the Lakes, which I believe he is right here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, around here, you'll find him. And he'll be sad about something. Spoiler alert, long story short. Anyway, you talk to him again at the Round Table Hold. He'll tell you he's going up to the Volcano Manor. You talk to him there. Complete Volcano Manor, complete the quests. Before you complete the manor, of course. Talk to Dialos. Once he moves, he'll move to Jarburg. You get down to Jarburg by falling down the cliff on things protruding from the wall right about here. Once you're down there, talk to the newer NPC, Jarbairn. And then, long story short, once Dialos shows up there, finish off that quest line. Long story short, spoiler alert. Whatever happens, happens to Dialos. If you know, you know. Anyway, long story short, that's how you get the other whip. If you want 2 of them. Now, if you want just one, that works perfectly fine, because there's only one Morningstar whip in the show and in the games, you know. So there's that. The normal whip you get in Castle Morn, near the end of the castle, around some rats in the Weeping Peninsula, down here. And then you can use any sword. Short sword works just fine. You could buy at the merchant up here if you don't have one. Now, as for the chest piece, Raptor's Black Feathers, it's behind an illusory wall inside the Sage's Cave, which I believe is, yes, right here up in Altus Plateau. Let's do a little quick run through and I'll show you. Make this a little bit quicker. Now there is an illusory wall there and some items, but that's not the one we're looking for. Keep on coming down. We're careful about this hole here. Jump across. Now right here, there's going to be an illusory wall. And some chests. And I believe it's in this chest right here. That's where you'll find it. Now, as for the bandit gloves, manchettes, however you call them, whatever you call them, you can get those from Gatekeeper Gostock in Castle Stormvale. You can either wait till he's a merchant, or you can kill him, take his ball bearing, etc. Scaled Greaves. If you start the Volcano Manor quest lines and you pick up your first letter for your first mission, it'll be up here, the War Master's Shack just north. There'll be your invasion right there. Once you complete it, you'll get the scaled armor set. As for the talismans, Ritual Sword, you pick up in Altus Plateau, Lux Ruins after the boss fight, and there's a chest through a door. Millicent's Prosthesis, you can get 2 ways, but the easier way is start her quest line in Caelid. Long story short, you talk to Gowry, he'll tell you about a needle you need to get from this boss here. Take this boss out. Easiest way is to use Black Flame Incantation, level 20 faith requirement. Simple. Just literally ride around on turret and nuke him to death with that. Once you get the needle, take it back to Gowry. He'll fix it. You can quit out, come back in, or sit at the Grace Point, come back, etc. He'll have it fixed. You take it up to Millicent at the Church of the Plague. She'll use it, and then she shall become somewhat cured and be able to help you out. You go back to Gowry's shack, talk to her again to move her to her next location, which will be up here at the Lux Ruins outskirts. She'll be right here on this hill. And then the next thing you'll need to do is go up here to the Shaded Castle. Jump over the wall, get the Grace Point, go on in, follow this exact route through the swamps, up a ladder here, up onto the wall. Take a left, you follow this wall across up here into this building, this little red building right here. There's going to be an enemy guarding it. Inside there is a chest with the Valkyrie Prosthesis key item. You bring that back to her up here. Give that to her. That'll advance her quest line once more. And then when you make it up to the Windmill Village, there's going to be a boss fight at the top. And you can summon her right about here. Summon her or not, either way. Once she's moved up there, you complete the boss fight. After the boss fight, sit down at the Grace, and then she'll be right here for a little conversation. If you kill her right there, she'll drop you this talisman. If not, then you have to advance her quest line some more. Long story short, all the way at the end of her quest line, when you see her in the High Lake Tree, you'll have to kill a big-ass worm and then do an invasion with her sisters, etc. Now, if you do the red invasion, where you're against her and you're on the side of her sisters, then you'll get the prosthesis. And now if you side with Millicent, you'll get a different talisman. So it's easier to just kill her at the Windmill Village for that, long story short. Lord of Blood's Exaltation. You'll need to go under Lindell. Why am I going under Lindell? To get to the underground roadside. If you don't know how to get there, I've got videos on that as well. But from the underground roadside, since it's hard to explain, I'll show you how to get there. Now, from here, what you're going to want to do is come left, come out here, jump down or go down the ladder, take a right, past this little goblin imp, jump down here, now careful here while you drop down once more, and one more time. Make sure you go in the corner like so. Careful of this prawn. And just inside the wall here to the right, this will be the dungeon you're after. Now at the end of this dungeon, you'll fight a boss that has two dogs inside as well. I highly recommend using this torch so the dogs don't attack you, or at least don't attack you for a while. And if you don't know where to get that torch, if you want the torch, just to help out a little bit, you buy from the merchant just up here in Caelid, the isolated shack. But long story short, you kill that boss, that's how you get this talisman. And then this one here, we get all the way in Crumbling Azul. So apologies. This one here, Dragon Temple Altar. I knew I teleported to the wrong one. So once you make it here, Come outside. Jump on down. Jump on through. Come down here. Through here. And talisman, be very careful. We'll be just over this jump right there on the body there. And that's pretty much it. You buy knives at most of the merchants, but I get mine from Calais. And yeah, that's Trevor Belmont, level 30. Of course, you can go whatever level you wish. Any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm more than happy to help out. Have fun, stay tarnished. Cheers for now.